Because of the complaints we have been having, we instituted a probe into some of these, and it is through this probe that we are able to identify this one Angella Bukenya, who is premised in US, Washington. And we discovered that she has agents she works with here in Kampala. These are the agents who are based here. They are the ones who move around, convincing and confusing these Ugandans who would want to go out to work in US. And as you know, because of the desperacy of some of our people, it is quite easy to convince and confuse those people. First of all, given the level of unemployment. So we have so far collected about 8 victims, 8 in number, who are fallen victim to this scheme. So these people paid money and also surrendered their passports to these fraudsters with the hope that they are getting visas to go and work in the promised land, America. They waited in vain. So what these people then do, after getting the passport, they send the passports to this Bukenya Angela lady, who is based in Washington. And Angella Bukenya now sells the passport to non-Ugandans who are willing to buy them. And of course, there are non-Ugandans out there who would want to buy Ugandan passports for purposes of trafficking drugs, not for travel. And these passports have been sold expensively to a tune of 10 million shillings. That's about $3,000 US. And we want to warn Ugandans. You want to go out, you want to go and work, look for licensed companies that have a reputation of taking people out. And it is my call to them that for a person to come to you and promise you heaven on earth, especially on matters of taking you out for work, first do double check about the company by way of either going online or going physically to Ministry of Gender and Labour, finding out if this company is registered, and also do some background checks about these people. How many people have they taken, and stuff like that. The government has procured some funds, and starting this July this year, 2025, we are opening a passport office in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, to ease the process of renewing passports for our Ugandan friends who live and work in that part of the country. Previously, there have been trekking journeys to UAE, to Abu Dhabi to have their passports renewed, and it has been cumbersome for them to do that. And of course, there were complaints. And as a government that cares for these people, government that loves these people, we couldn't take this lying. We had to do something. Previously, we had thought of opening this office elsewhere, especially in Turkey. But we did realize that we have more Ugandans in Saudi than the other side. So because of the big numbers and because we want to serve the big numbers of our Ugandan citizens, we had to open this office. So that's why the decision was informed by the big numbers of Ugandans who are living and working in Saudi. What limits us is, of course, the resources, but we originally had plans of opening diaspora offices in most of these blocks. We wanted to open in Asia. We wanted that to open in each and every continent. Yeah, but because of the constraint of resources, we cannot be able to do that at once.